What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are doing great today. Today is the video I'm going to be talking about what happened to my transmission. So it happened back around in February of 2018, which is still this year. Unless you're watching it next year, then it was last year. So it started off on, I can't tell you which day, but I think it was a weekend day. It was the day before I had school. And my transmission started making like a weird grinding sound and it wouldn't stop. And it's happened on and off before. I know it's the throwout bearing doing it. So I just thought nothing of it, thought it would go away eventually. So basically the next morning I had school, went to school, it was still making the noise. I was really worried by then because usually it had gone away by now. And I was at school for like 4 hours, and it was only like half a day. And I get back from my car, I started up, still making the noise. I drove about 10 feet and I went to take off and it was screaming. If I can find the clip, I'll put it in right here. Yeah, so basically I was like, yep, that's my throwout bearing, and I lived about 30 minutes away from my school. And I had to get it all the way back home driving like that, which I did. So it sat in my apartment complex for about 2 weeks, and then we decided to go ahead and get it fixed. I was just driving my dad's backup car for the time being. So I took it all the way to a shop that they offered. I'm not gonna say the amount, but it was cheaper than a different shop I was gonna go to. So I said, why not try this one? It had some good reviews on it, but it didn't have any reviews about transmission work, so I was taking the risk, which I knew. So I got it, I drove it all the way to that shop, which was about 50 minutes away. It was across town, and surprisingly I made it. Every time I put the clutch in, it was screaming. I was scaring people, had some funny reactions. I should have recorded it, but I didn't. So I got it to that shop. It was there for about 3 days, and they called me and said it was done. So I went and got it. I tried to start it up. I paid for it, tried starting it up. It wouldn't start because the battery wasn't even hooked up. That's one bad sign that it wasn't a good shop to go to. I put the clutch in to take off and it is chattering like crazy. It would barely want to take off. I drove it for about 2 weeks and I finally took it back because the throwout bearings were squealing. They said you have to keep it adjusted like this where the bite point was at the ground. It would barely go into gear. It still wouldn't take off right. I took it back multiple times. They charged me all kinds of money to fix it, which was crap. Finally, I had my dad call him up and said, leave the transmission out of it, leave everything apart. We're coming to get it on a tow truck. We're taking it to a new shop. I also forgot to mention that when they took the throwout bearing out, it came out in pieces. It was toasted. But anyways, we got it to the new shop. We used all their parts. At this first shop we went to, we used all of our parts, so there's no warranty. But we ended up getting all of our money back anyways. So we towed it to the new shop, and they had it done in about a week and a half, which took a little bit longer, but it was fine because they did it right. I went to pick it up and it felt like a brand new clutch. Because it was a brand new clutch, and it just felt amazing to be able to drive my car again. And then, as you guys saw from my video from yesterday, the transmission's whining. I don't know what it is. I had the flywheel resurfaced, but it could be that. I have no idea. I'm not going to worry about it. Whenever it breaks, and then I'll get it fixed. So basically, that was the long story short of what happened to my transmission. If you guys liked the video, make sure you give it a like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on my next video. Peace.